Hello, everyone. What I'm talking about today is time travel. Fact or fantasy? I hope you looked carefully at and read the opening meme in this video because it's very pertinent to the whole concept of traveling through time. Over the years, writers, movies, televisions have portrayed time travel in many different ways. But they always leave out half of the time travel equation, and that is venue or location. All of these stories, of course, are fictional, from the classic H.G. Wells' Time Machine to the most recent iterations. And that's the reality. There is one very limited example of true time travel. I'll get into that towards the end. In the opening sequence of the video, I asked you to look very closely and read that first meme. Is there something in that panel that is key to understanding why time travel cannot work? If you jump forward or backward in time, the big problem is that you cannot drag the entire universe with you. And since the entire universe is constantly moving, there is no reference point from which to determine your exact location now, or in the past, or in the future. Now, of course, if you're, say, on planet Earth, something we should all be familiar with, you can determine your location relative to planet Earth with longitude, latitude, and altitude. It's essentially what a GPS does, global positioning system. But the Earth is rotating on its own axis. It's orbiting the Sun. The Sun is, and its attending planets, the solar system, is moving through the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy is rotating about its own center, and the entire galaxy is moving through the known universe. And for all we know, the universe itself is moving through space. So there's no point which we can use as a reference point. So if you want to move a day into the future, where exactly is the Earth going to be? If you want to move a day in the past, where exactly was the Earth relative to your current location? I mean, the combined speed of all these different proper motions is thousands of kilometers per hour. And since there's no zero point of reference, how do you get to where your position on planet Earth is going to be, either in the future or in the past? Now, it's possible, I suppose, although I've never seen anybody put forth this solution, that if you had a spaceship, a way to travel through space, probably in excess, or certainly at the very least approaching the speed of light, and it also incorporated your time machine, then if you got into your vessel and selected your date, however that comes about, and pushed the go button, you would move to that date. Of course, the planet Earth, where you started from, or even if you were in orbit around the planet Earth, would be gone. Now, if you didn't move too far a distance or too much in time, with some good astronavigation, you could probably relocate the Earth relative to other known stars that are nearby the Earth and the Sun, our solar system. But if you made a big jump, say 1,000 years, the Earth may be so far away from you that it would be difficult to locate it, and it might require a considerable period of time traveling, even at near light speeds, to get to that place. So, of course, there's more passage of time. You're not instantly going to transport from your current location on Earth to the same relative location on Earth if you travel through time, because the Earth will be gone. Now, one other little potential problem is, say you're miniaturized your time travel machine, something like a wristwatch, and you push the buttons on it to represent the time that you want to go to. How big of a field is generated around you? I mean, are you going to wind up in that future or past time naked, like the guys from the original Terminator movie did? They couldn't travel through time with anything beyond their body. Now, that would be a very uncomfortable situation to wind up somewhere in the future or the past showing up naked. And you may not be very well protected from the elements if that happened. Or is the field surrounding you large enough that you could keep all your clothing and maybe bring along some necessities that you think you might need when you get to the time that you're going to? And then, of course, there's the problem of time travel and the whole paradox thingy. You know, you go into the past and somehow you interrupt that moment of coitus when your grandfather and your grandmother created one of your parents, and your parent doesn't get created at that time. So what happens to you? Do you poof, disappear? I mean, you are existing in the future.
As for that one
What happens
limited
if you disturb
exception,
that timeline in some fashion?
and it's a very simple concept. Wherever it is that you are on planet Earth, presuming you are on planet Earth, you are traveling through time. If you go to sleep tonight, when you wake up in the morning, you will have traveled through 6, 7, 8 hours, however long you sleep, into the future, because you are attached to your location. So your location and you are moving at the same rate through time. That's the only practical way that I know about to travel through time.
Through time without traveling through space, and to do both at the same time, we simply don't have any device that's capable of doing that. So I'm going to say time travel now and almost certainly in the future, not going to ever happen, not the way it's portrayed in fiction. Thank you. Goodbye.